Welcome back, my Wise Astrology Tribe, Cosmic Insight Astrology. I am your co-pilot, Christina. If you have a Sagittarius rising sun or moon, this is your August astrology forecast. Okay, let's see what kind of opportunity you will have and what kind of aspect do you have in August. All right, we start with an Aquarius full moon, and it's going to happen in 9 degrees. And Aquarius occupies your third house, anything to do with purchasing, merchandises, communication, writing project, anything to do with vehicles, younger siblings. So full moon is a completion, it's an ending, it could end a contract. Actually, it could help you to finish finally a writing project. Maybe you were planning to do an online schooling and you were working on it, and finally it's come to completion and the burden is off of your shoulders. So it could be wonderful for you. You can get rid of a car. Maybe the car, what you have, it could come to an early turn-in, a lease, or you just don't want to have it anymore and you are willing to change your car as well. Okay, but definitely the way you communicate, it could change. So it's like almost like you're going to reborn with that kind of communication here. And this moon is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn will oppose Mercury the same day, and Saturn is in your fourth house. Fourth house is your living situation. Saturn will stay there for another 2.5 years. So actually it's stabilizing your living situation. But Saturn is something, it's a little bit darker. Maybe you are buying a house but has less windows or very, very shady, and you wanted to purchase something brighter. But it could be something also like you're going to have some kind of issue with a family member and you're not going to communicate with a family member, and maybe because they are not supporting you with your career. It could indicate that as well. Or maybe you are not allowed to talk about your family actually, or you are not, yes, in your career at your work. So somebody going to mention something, okay, it's enough. You are not allowed to talk about your family here, something like that. Okay, so on the other hand, the same day we will have Jupiter and Mars trine, which is steroids, blessing on steroids. It's in your 6th house and in your 10th house. So you are very lucky with work. You are very lucky right now with some kind of opportunity rising to actually increase your salary, create abundance. You can get hired, you can be seen, honored, and actually you can have a promotion, some kind of promotion seen by the public. The way they are seeing you, it's going to change. You're going to be loved and well received, right? Okay, and also something to do with your head, and some kind of inflammation could actually get healed for you. Anything to do with stomach and stomach inflammation or jaw inflammation could be like right now adjusted and healed as well. If you are willing to open a store, like anything to do with health food, supplement store, animal shelter, it would indicate a good energy and it is time for you. On the 6th, we have Jupiter and Sun square. So Jupiter and Sun square, it is in your 9th house, and the 6th house, something to do with publishing, something you want to write that book, you want to go and start a podcast, start YouTubing, start something with social media, maybe writing to a newspaper. And right now you are willing to do the extra miles, you are willing to apply, you're not going to take no for an answer, and you are reaching out or reaching back to someone. And then we're going to have on the 9th, Venus retrograde and Uranus square, and Mercury and Jupiter trine. This is a good energy because Venus retrograde also bringing back an opportunity with publishing or podcasting with a visa, anything to do with journalism, anything to do with your citizenship and passport. And over there it is Uranus, what is in, no, Jupiter, let me see. Jupiter, what is involved. It could be, let me see. Oh, Venus retrograde with Uranus and Mercury with Jupiter. Okay, so Mercury, Jupiter, it will be great to your career. It is like a contract. You are signing a contract with someone. And Venus retrograde and Uranus, it's indicating again a pressure with publishing, with social media. I want to be seen. I want to redone somehow my social media account. I'm going to put some kind of a payment on the account so they can pay me for what am I doing right now. That could be the situation. On the 15th, we're going to, on the 13th, actually, we will have Sun and Venus retrograde conjunction in your 9th house. Wonderful for traveling, wonderful to accomplish something in spiritually. It could mean like you are willing to get into higher education, you are willing to teach, you are willing to travel and teach. So it could be like I'm traveling long distance and I will be heard, I will be seen. It could be also good for a publishing and you can get some kind, because 9th house also could be legal matters as well and get justice. So it could be if you are suing someone, then it could turn out positive for you. And on the 15th, we have Uranus and Sun square. Uranus and Sun square, it is again something to do with, just like Venus square Uranus, with anything to do with your work. It is like, I want to be seen, I will have some kind of contract, I will be on social media, I'm willing to do the extra step, and I'm willing to do the extra step to be like out there, to connect with people, but it not necessarily connect personally. It could be something with social media, because Uranus seems involved, and also it could mean like you are hiring new people, for example, or it could be like your social media account is updated, or you get a new computer, so everything going to go smoother for you. The 16th, we're going to have Uranus and Mars trine. It is again work for you this year, this month. It is beautiful. You will be and you will get lucky. And Mercury gonna go retrograde also in your 10th house on the 23rd, which is bringing back a contract, an opportunity, something what you've been offered previously, but you didn't get it. But right now, somehow you will get that opportunity. You will be really, really happy with that. So I love that energy for you, especially because I'm a Sagittarius rising, so I'm waiting for this. And let me see what else could happen here. On the 16th, we also have a new moon, and the new moon going to be in Leo, 23 degrees. And so then again, Venus is retrograde over here, but it's not in 23 degrees anymore. It's in 15 degrees. So, you know, like it doesn't really affect the new moon, but the new moon is a new opportunity to be seen on social media, a new opportunity to become a journalist, to open up a publishing company or start to do some PR for yourself. Then again, this new moon going to square Uranus, so definitely something to do with work, definitely something to do with the computer and social media. So you can get really, really famous overnight. You can get a lot of followers somehow. And then we're going to have, and this new moon also sextile Vesta and Vesta is in Gemini. So it's good for you because of your partner, business partner going to support you. It could be a legal matter going to turn for your favor as well. On the 19th, we have an amazing energy, and it's amazing because of North Node in Aries going to trine Sun in Leo. So 5th house, 9th house, wow, all right, money, joy, pleasure, and actually anything to do with creative-based businesses. So indeed, if you wrote something, it could get published and well received. And you know, that's the right now it's going to affect because North Node gonna be there for a long time. You can win the lottery. You can win a trip, actually, not necessarily the lottery, but win something, a prize, which is like a hotel, to stay in a hotel on the Bahamas or Hawaii, or, you know, like something beautiful, a trip, a cruise ship, something like that. Yes, if you have any heart issues or liver issues, it could get healed. So there is some kind of healing in this, miraculous healing here. But definitely with creativity, definitely with publishing, with entertainment, with music industry, could be wonderful as well. All right, and then we're going to have 22nd Venus retrograde, Jupiter square, and Mars is opposing Neptune retrograde. All right, Neptune is in your 4th house, Mars is in your 10th house, some kind of conflict between the family and your work. You're going to have your career rising like crazy, okay? So what's gonna happen? Like, you know, your family going to miss out on you. It could be also like a family member is lying to you and you're not gonna appreciate that. They are lying about their work, or, you know, like it could be some kind of situation, hiding something, not necessarily lying, but, you know, they rather not talk about something or open up that kind of subject. So you're going to be a little bit in the shadow, in illusion. And then the 24th, we're going to have Mars and Pluto trine, which is really, really welcoming energy because of that's very powerful. And it has to do something with your career and money. So Pluto is doing the last kicks in your earnings. So you can actually have either someone who is supporting you, even a political figure, a politician, someone who is really top high, has recognition, honor. So an honorable person is willing to support your ideas. They are willing to give you money for your ideas or for your career, like you want to open a business, 10th house. And then somebody is willing to help you to get the foundation, or it's going to be a fundraiser and you're going to have the right people, clientele there who are willing to give you a lot of money. All right, and then on the 27th, we're going to have Sun and Saturn retrograde opposed to each other. Sun gonna be in Virgo already. So what's gonna happen here? It is something to do with your living situation. It is almost like it's some kind of rigidity, like oh my God, you know, my family is taking my time and energy, and I'm tired. I'm tired to do everything at home, for example, and I want to concentrate on my own personal growth in my career, I want to do a purposeful life. And maybe mothering was everything for you, or fathering, and right now you realize you're getting older and you want to do something about your personal growth. And then we will have a full moon in Pisces, and it's going to happen 7 degrees, and it's going to conjunct Saturn retrograde in your 4th house. So you might going to have to let go of someone. It could be a family member. It could be a nurturing figure over here, a grandparent figure, someone who is older, maybe a father figure. And then also what I wanted to say with that, it could actually create like letting go of an idea about your living situation. Maybe you were unsatisfied with something, and right now that kind of unsatisfaction, it's gone because of somehow you are creating something permanent for yourself, or at least, you know, more permanent than before. And you can buy actually an undeveloped land, Saturn and Moon, something nurturing, something where you can create healing, and it could be emotional. Maybe it's going to come from a family member. As I said, someone can pass away and you can get an inheritance over there. All right, Sagittarius, if you loved my video, then please subscribe and like my videos and comment below. How did it work out for you? I would like to hear about that. And then check out my website, which is www.urbanwitch.org. I see you in September. Bye for now.